Hello and welcome to my look at the new Blu-rays and DVDs out this week, starting with Identity Thief, where mild-mannered businessman Sandy Patterson, Jason Bateman, travels from Denver to Miami to confront the deceptively harmless-looking woman who's been living it up after stealing Sandy's identity. Also starring Melissa McCarthy, Jon Favreau and Amanda Peet, the trailer has a few minor laughs in it, but nothing to really write home about, and as it's from the director of Horrible Bosses, which was very so-so, I'm not going to rush to see this one. Also out this week we have Arbitrage, which is a rather weird name, but Robert Miller, Richard Gere, is a successful financial businessman with a loving wife and a smart daughter ready to take over the family business. Professional secrets involving illegal fraudulent activities start coming out at the same time that Robert's personal secrets take a turn for the worse and threaten to derail everything he has achieved. Also starring Susan Sarandon and Tim Roth, I watched the trailer and Christ, this looks dull. It ran for 2.5 minutes and I can't even remember the thing that happened in it, apart from people occasionally shouting at each other. One to miss for sure. And then we have The Assassination, which features Bruce Willis and Misha Barton, which is clearly so good it didn't even get shown in UK cinemas. And that was back in 2008 when it was originally released under the name Assassination of a High School President. And the Internet Movie Database confirms that it only went straight to DVD in the USA and various European countries. And now, finally, we have to suffer as well. There is something, or someone, rotten at St Donovan's High School, and Bobby, Reese Thompson, is determined to uncover the dirty truth. His complicated conspiracy to overthrow the high school president soon escalates into a sordid obsession about sex, suspicion, drugs and politics, creating a satire of unfortunate sequences. Will he crack the case, or will the case crack him? Well, when you watch the trailer, you really won't care either way. I wouldn't bother to watch the whole thing myself. Other Blu-rays and DVDs out this week, well, we've got Robot and Frank with Frank Langella. Or was it Langella? I don't know. Doctor Who Spearhead from Space Special Edition with Jon Pertwee in HD for the first time. Originally shot in film, Spearhead in Space has now been restored for HD and is the first classic Doctor Who story to be released in Blu-ray. Starring Jon Pertwee as the Doctor, the TARDIS arrives on Earth in the middle of a meteorite shower. Get me words out today. And the Doctor is found by unit troops and taken to a nearby hospital. The Brigadier is faced with having to cope not only with the mysterious meteorites, but also with Ransom, an ex-employee of a local plastics factory, who claims he has seen a walking mannequin. Ooh. Then we have Defiant Season 1 with Grant Bowler and Julie Benz. Told you I couldn't get my words out today. Cirque du Soleil, Worlds Away. Castle Freak with Jeffrey Combs. Glastonbury the Movie and Flashback Special Edition. The Car Special Edition with James Brolin and Ronnie Cox. And The Killing of a Chinese Bookie Special Edition, which features both the Blu-ray and the DVD. It stars Ben Gazzara and Seymour Cassel. And it says a strictly limited edition of 1,000 units contains a bonus DVD with a 1993 documentary, Anything for John. Also the 1982 short The Haircut, starring Cassavetes, and an interview with the haircut director Tamar Hoffs. Special features includes both the 135-minute and the 108-minute recut versions. Selected scene commentary with Al Rubin and Peter Bogdanovich on the long version. And an extensive booklet with essays and film credits. And also this week on just DVD only, we have Damages Season 5 with Glenn Close and Rose Byrne. Nashville Season 1 with Connie Britton and Hayden Panettiere. A is for Acid with Martin Clunes and Keely Hawes. Harold Shipman, Dr. Death with James Bolam and James Hazeldine. Fire in the Night, a documentary marking the 25th anniversary of the Piper Alpha oil rig disaster. Rise of the Vikings. Vintage Mickey from 1928. Joy Division Falling Up. Flying Blind with Helen McCrory and Kenneth Cranham. And Harold Lloyd's World of Comedy, where silent comedy star Harold Lloyd personally selected his funniest scenes for this compilation. Our bespectacled hero always seems to go from one set of troubles to another, and contains classic bits from gems such as Why Worry, The Milky Way, Girl Shy, Movie Crazy, and Professor Beware. You will never excuse me. You will never forget poor Harold's daring antics on a skyscraper in his best-loved film Safety Last, or his daring climb down the side of a building in Feet First. Now, personally, I remember in the early 80s when Harold Lloyd comedies would air on the UK TV at about 5:35 on weekday afternoons, and that was where I was first introduced to his fantastic talent. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and check back next week for a look at more new Blu-ray and DVD releases.